What? I'm just joking.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, y'all. Hey, y'all. This is Queens AF, and we are here tonight with Miss J. Pooh from Real Blunt. She gonna be hosting with me tonight, y'all. And so we gonna get into this countdown, and then some music, and get into our subjects. Uh, Here we go. Hold on. I'm off today. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Oh no. Like wake your ass up. Oh.
All right, y'all. I'm back. So y'all gotta bear with me because not only have I not been on here for a minute, but also everything is looking a little different on StreamYard. They must have updated.
They updated some shit. Did.
I ain't seen it like this in a minute. I mean, I haven't been on here in a minute, so it looks a little different. Everything is different.
Some of them are convenient updates. Other ones are like, okay, what'd you do?
Yeah. Like, why'd you even do this?
Because they stay updated.
All right, so we're gonna get into the first song before we get started and get on these topics, which is a song that I like by an artist named Tiana Taylor. I think she's super dope, and it's called "Gonna Love Me."
Things that we really don't mean. We do things in between the lines. We should do more to stand out. I'm sorry if I made you feel less than who you are, a little insecure. Oh, you're a shining star. I wanna spend my nights with you, my life with you. Oh, baby, babe, please wait up for me till whenever I get home. I know that you're all alone, thinking about what you gon' do. I hope that you'll see it through. Ooh. And you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hug me and squeeze me. Sometimes I don't think we really say enough. Why is it so hard to keep in touch when we're laying right next to each other, baby? We shouldn't be in a thing so much, overthinking, understanding. Don't let her feel it, change it up. I wanna spend my nights with you, my life with you. Oh, baby, babe, please wait up for me till whenever I get home. I know that I'm all alone, thinking about what I'm gonna do. I hope that I see it through. And squeeze me. And squeeze me. And you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hold me and squeeze me. And you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hold me and squeeze me.
Can't hear you, girl. I can't hear you, T. You press mute somewhere? We turn you down?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep. We good. We
Okay,
good.
yeah, I think he had muted me.
Mm.
Anyway,
He said, be quiet.
all right, so
Danny, wait, don't mute me. And I don't know.
that's why I was like, today is a awkward day for me. I'm being quirky and weird and off and all that. But anyways, though, how was your week? How you been?
I've been all right. I've been all right. I feel like my week is normal, busy, crazy. I got littles, so I'm just always doing some shit. They always doing some shit. It's about normal
Yeah,
hollering. Then I just say always hollering at somebody, girls.
because that's a part of parenthood for real.
It's cool though.
Always yelling at some kids.
Something.
So today I wanted to talk about I have been posting and basically let me bring it up. It was like statements. Okay. So statements we grew up hearing that planted fear in us as women.
Okay. Good one.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Yes, babe.
Look, the microphone turned on, the wireless one, is it turned on?
No, it's on, baby. I'm in the middle of the show.
They can't hear you, that's what they're saying.
Babe, she
Okay,
Can y'all hear? I can hear her fine now. Can y'all hear her? Can y'all hear me? Are we cool?
yeah, let us know in the comments. Because I could have swore I just fixed it.
Right. But you know how sometimes the people on the show could hear fine, but then the audience can't. So that's why I
Yeah.
said, hey, let us know in the chat. Can y'all hear us? Like, is one of us good? One's not. Like, let us know what's going on. We can hear you. Lil Q said.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I just turned it on my phone. So yeah.
Look, hey man, she
All
already
right.
she already said she was all over the place. hey, hold on.
He's calling me a
Not after I fixed it. Did I fix it? She said, did I really fix
Millions.
it? Okay, we good. All right. What's up, Damien? I see you coming in. What's up, big Q, little Q, babe?
What a damn day. Hey Damien, hey 50, hey y'all that's coming in. Thank you. Make sure you guys share this out for us. We just getting started. Of course, I'm stumbling and bumbling in here. I be having my awkward days and my awkward moments and my clumsy days and clumsy moments.
You know that's why you taking that. What the fuck? I need some sleep, clearly. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yesterday, girl, I had to take a nap. Like, fuck this. I swear. This bad.
And I was tired because I have a new work schedule, so I'm working full time. At a new job. It's super dope. I love the job, but I work 2 12s and 2 8s. So the
Okay.
weekends I work Saturday, Sunday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I do like that I get off early. I have the evening, but then Monday and Tuesday I work 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Mm.
And so and then I have 3 days off. So I do like that, and it's super dope. But I'm getting used to it. You know,
Yeah.
anything you are doing with a new routine. So
Yeah, some people have a hard time adjusting to things. Okay,
yeah,
let's jump into your topic because that's a good one.
yes. So okay. So like I was saying, the topic was statements that we grew up hearing that planted fear in us as women.
Mhm.
So a couple of them I posted. That's the ones that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
And the first one I thought was really prevalent for a lot of women. And that was, if you don't learn how to do this, another woman will do it for your husband or your men.
Mhm.
And I think that pumped fear in a lot of women to think that, like the excerpt from that was, this taught us to fear being replaced,
Mhm.
not just in love, but in usefulness. It planted the idea that our value lies in how well we serve, not in
Yeah.
who we are. And so now we overfunction and overperform in relationships, not out of love, but out of fear that we are one mistake away from being swapped out.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you think like that, that would be crazy. Oh man. Yeah, I can see it though. I feel like that's monogamy, right? Because then they don't
Yeah.
teach like that people can love more than one person. So then you're like, well, if they ever look at someone in a way that I don't like, now it's a whole thing, you know? But I feel like
Yeah.
it teaches us to devalue ourselves instead of putting value in the places we need to put the value, right? So like I see the opposite side, like where they're so quick to make us look down on ourselves, to hate
Yeah.
ourselves, to see other people like greater, like they have a greater value or a greater whatever, whether it be their appearance, their hair, their clothes, their like we could really go into it. But I feel like this society, it makes us always look at the negativity, you know, because where
Yeah.
I see it, you know, yeah, you don't cook for your husband. What you think they're gonna go look for? They hungry, nigga. They want some food too, right? Like this,
I'm
it's a
hungry.
thing. Look, now I'm hungry. The fuck? That should be crazy, but like it's a thing, you know. Like, and with women, they'd be like, "Oh, so I just have to serve, right? That's all I am. That's it. Like, there's no other value."
Exactly. Thank you, 50. I see that you said congratulations. And but yeah, I think also, just to add to what you're saying, I think that it needs to be taught that no matter what you do, if a person does not want to be kept, they're not going to be kept.
Yeah.
If they don't want to be faithful, they're not going to be faithful.
Hmm. And it actually has nothing
You
to do
know,
with,
so go ahead, I'm sorry.
and it actually has nothing to do with you. Like, we're so quick to put the blame on, it must have been me. I must not have shit, fill in the blank. I didn't cook enough. I didn't
Yeah.
enough. Like, you can really fill it in because they make it seem like there's no other if unless we're doing something for them. Yeah. And it's crazy because I see a lot of women who, if you don't know how to put the value in yourself, find your worth, like you're gonna be quick to, oh well, now I'm insecure about, again, fill in the blank, because all of us, we think so differently, you know, like, so you could
Yeah.
I you have a couple kids, don't we all start going, oh man, because now look at our body, now this, now that, because to birth children, even one, like it changes you. Not only your body, it just changes you as a fucking person. Like you're no longer just you. There is someone else that you have to take care of. There's someone else attached to you. And there's some who don't know how to detach, as far as like, I'm still a person, you know, like I'm not just a mom. I'm not just a wife. Like there is so much more to a woman than her titles. And some just, they cling to their titles because they feel like they're nothing without them. And it's really
Yeah.
just being able to find your value. Like that's that whole "what do I bring to the table" type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's gonna be more than some fucking food. I swear to God. Look, I do like to eat, but it's gonna be more than that too, you know. So to find your value, and I feel like that's super hard in today's society. It's not taught, you know. I feel like I say all the time about community. We need more community. And without that community aspect, there's some women who weren't taught you're beautiful, not aspects of you're beautiful because, you know, how this society does. Oh, you're beautiful because what? Because not just I'm beautiful. You can't just stop there.
Right.
So if there's a because after that, I take it like you kind of slight way trying to shade the nigga. But all right, though, thanks. I guess.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Some people don't know how to compliment without a backhandedness to it. Hey, Norm. You say good evening,
What's
queens.
up,
Hey,
Norm?
B-Love.
What's up, you love?
And I definitely feel like, we have to practice our own value as women, definitely. And I mean, as men too, but this is women's night. But our own value of, who we are without even having a spouse.
Right.
Because if you feel like your value comes from you being a spouse, then you're lost. What if y'all divorce or they pass away?
Right.
Then what? You know what I'm saying? So you were you. My mom
They
used to always
literally
tell
don't
me
think
this.
about the then what. They don't think about the then what. They plumb to the title. I am this. So then when that's taken away, it's like I'm nothing. Right. So you never put value in you as a person. What do you like? That's a great one, I feel like, for younger, all my younger kids, because I've been an auntie since I was 8 years old. So I feel like I got kids, right? Like I've been doing this for a while. And to be able to say, what do you like? And they just kind of look at you because you don't pay attention to you. We're so in this society, they make you pay attention to everything outside of yourself. What about you? You're a person. Do you know that you're loved? Can we start with a simple ass question? Do you know that you're loved? How many people can honestly be like, yes, at the age of like 5, 7, right? Like they're supposed to know certain things at a specific age. And I feel like the society takes away our time to give to the things we really need to give it to. So then you don't know your own value. Then we become young women, right? Then now we're searching for it if you didn't already have it, right? So then they attach themselves to their titles because they're like, what was I before this? So to be able to learn how to give yourself what you need, bitch, what you want, what do you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know these things in it because I feel like majority of us were quick to be like, I can do this and I'm good at it. So let me pay attention to that over there, And it's like, but what about you? You're a person. So it gets interesting because I feel like I deal with different age ranges. So it gets real interesting because they weren't taught to look at themselves with value, not just the bad side that society wants us to see.
Right, exactly. And so for me, when I seen that statement, because I know I grew up hearing that, like, oh, what you won't do for your man, another woman will. Even in the song, I was just listening to this, me and Quincy was writing, and I love the song. I love the Destiny Child days because that's what I grew up on. But the song Cater to You and Kelly Rowland's part, and she was just like, because I know what I won't do, another woman will. And even in the songs, like, you know what I'm saying? Not just even like being raised, even in the songs, we're just hearing other women talk like, yeah, girl, because if you don't, sex them good, if you don't do this or whatever, it'll be some other woman who's willing to do it. And we have to think like this. There's always going to be other people willing to be with your spouse.
Yeah.
And there's other people thinking that they can do better or just as good as you with your spouse. But it's up to your spouse, their responsibility to do what they have to do. And you could be the best person. You can do all these things and still they cheat on you or leave you. It's not about putting your value in how another person looks at you. That's the gist of it to me. Like a lot of times women will go overboard and overdo themselves and be worried, I need to be the best, this and that and the other. Like a person that truly loves you, your man that truly loves you, he's going to love you flaws and all. You know what I'm saying? Even on the times where you can't show up all fully the way that you need to be because you're tired or because other things are going on or whatever.
Yeah, because I'm a hug person too. Look, to serve someone at all times, it takes a lot.
Right.
It takes a lot. And but you also have to be like able to separate yourself from that. Though I serve him, am I serving myself too?
Right.
Fuck, like, hello. You should hear me right now, Talisha. There's sometimes I tell my kids, do you know I'm a person too? Like hungry. I get tired. I need a second sometimes, right? Like to give yourself what you need, that means you have to spend time with yourself. That means you have to understand that I know things when I choose to listen to myself, right? So that's when we quiet out the other noises. Society, look, everything. Quiet out the noises.
Yeah.
I need to listen to me. What is my spirit saying? It's trying to tell me something. And clearly, I feel like that's where the pains and stuff, right, in your body starts to come from. Because there's something that you're not paying attention to. There's something you're not giving yourself. Why am I not giving it to me? Right? Because you can say, well, I have kids and I have a husband and I have a boyfriend and I have a whatever. Okay. Cool. So what do you give?
Those are additions.
Those are additions. Okay. Literally additions. So you're one person. Then you have whoever else that you have to take care of. Do you ever stop to take care of yourself? Or are you constantly giving, and then saying, man, it would be so great if someone replenished me. It's literally you. It's you. You got to do that.
Yeah.
It gets so interesting with people because they're looking to constantly pour, and it's like, but why would you never pour into yourself?
Right. Self-care.
Self-care.
And so, yeah, definitely. Quincy
Right?
said the fall.
No.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You can finish.
If you don't learn it, where are you supposed to, right? Where does this shit come from? If you don't learn it, because it's not taught. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, but that's a good. I mean, that's a good point. Is that a lot of people will say, I didn't grow up getting these gems, or I wasn't taught these things. But at some point, I feel like as an adult, life allows you to run into people in situations and read information, or podcasts or whatever. We're in an era of information is everywhere. So I feel like at some point these things will pass by you to listen to and want to grasp onto, but it's up to you to do the work to say, you know what, that's true. I want to change my life. I want to love on myself. I don't want to be like this no more. Let me find out how to do that. But that takes work, and a lot of people don't want to do it.
It takes work, but I feel like even before the work, you have to have like some type of something in you saying something is not necessarily right. Because people hate the word wrong, right? Like, oh, there's something wrong with me. Shit, there's something wrong here, right? So something is not going the way you want, I guess would be the better way to say that. So I have feelings, right? My feelings are feeling kind of fucking crazy. What's happening though? And we don't take that time to examine, right? That takes time. So how can we get to the work part without acknowledging what the fuck am I trying to work on? What am I working on?
Yeah.
There's steps to every fucking thing, to my ridiculous stuff. I'd be like, there's a process to everything. God damn it. What's the process? Do you want to figure that out? Because you trying to get over here, nigga. How you supposed to get there when you going that way? Right? Like there's a process to everything. So people need to understand what's the process you're trying to really get to.
But also like how we talk and how we think. A lot of people don't think like that. I've talked to a lot of women, and when we bring up those type of things, it's like mind blown. Like, really? But that's why it's important to be around people who are not be around people who are smarter than you. Be around people who are more involved in life than you, because it helps you to grow and expand your mind. But if you stay around the same people and you're the smartest people in your circle, then you're never going to grow. So that's what a lot of people do. They stay around the same people with the same mind frame. Okay, so Quincy said the fault is never on the person I got cheated on, or that got cheated on. It's on the person who chose to do the cheating, right? And sometimes it's not even cheating. Sometimes people just they break up and they feel like, oh, if I would have did this, if I would have been better in this, then somebody else wouldn't have took my man. First of all, nobody can take your man or your woman.
They freely walk the fuck away. Yeah. Yep. They said bye bye. Oh shit, bye, nigga.
So if that was the case, then you was never mine, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The next one I want to bring up is don't focus too much on money, just marry well. So I know growing up, I've heard a lot of women tell their daughters or younger women, don't focus on money too much, just marry well, especially back in the days.
Mm-hmm.
But even when I was growing up, and so the other part to it says, this gave us the fear of financial ambition and made us believe that someone was coming to save us. So we
Mm-hmm.
didn't need to try too hard. So we don't push too hard. Softened our goals and convinced ourselves that building wealth was optional when it was always essential.
That's
And I
interesting.
kind of feel two ways about that explanation.
Just marry well. What does just marry well look like for you? And I feel like that honestly that would look different for everyone because everyone has
Right. That's what I was going to
their
say.
own expectations, right? Like, so you kind of have to go with what you would want, right? But just marry well is an interesting one. Go ahead.
Right. Because when it comes to financially, I mean, if we're talking about marrying well, but then you're not talking about who they are as a person, because you can
Mm,
marry a man that's well off and pays your bills, but he's a shitty husband.
exactly.
So, the dynamics of that, but also to that, okay, so I just watched something, and I know you know who Candace Owen is, right?
I do.
She's like a conservative. She's a black woman, and she's always on Fox News. She was cool with Kanye for a little while, and a lot of black people don't care for her perspective because they feel like she has a white person's perspective. Um, she has this uh, podcast on YouTube, and it's called One Conservative versus 19 Feminists.
Okay.
And so when I say I think of it two ways when I thought about that, because we're not as a whole, we don't have a choice. It's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you're a woman that wants to have a career and be married versus being a stay-at-home mom.
It don't matter.
You hear people talk shit about stay-at-home moms, and they should, and you hear men say, oh, I shouldn't have to take care of her. If she's able, she should be able to have a job. And then so you get shit if you say you want to be a stay-at-home mom, but then you get shit if you want to be a career woman as well.
Oh,
Instead
because
of just letting us have the
now you're
choice.
supposed to do everything. Remember, we're always serving. So then you
Right.
want me to go to work and then come home and then still serve this entire household on top of like where is this energy coming from? I'll be wondering because what we super women like that, y'all. Like I be tired sometimes. I don't understand. Like I need to go to bed. She'd be like, what? You don't think I'm tired sometimes? It's crazy.
And I think it's just that we should have the choice
We should have
without
this.
being bashed on either one.
And it's
Talk
crazy
down
because
on
it
either
doesn't
one.
matter what it don't matter our choices. Have you realized like the way you choose to feed your child, bottle fed, breastfed, problem, right? Go to work,
Right.
don't go to work, problem. Natural hair, non-natural hair, problem. Makeup, no matter what we choose to do, someone got something to motherfucking say. So what do you like? Go with it and fuck everybody else because they're still gonna have something to say anyway.
Exactly.
Let them just talk. Then I guess you might as well be happy while these niggas just talking.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like I think women are always told what they should and shouldn't be doing, and I think that it should be a choice on what we would like to do, and we
Yeah.
can be dope in both. A lot of women say you can't have both. You can't have career and family, and I say that you can. I just think that there's balance in that, and I think that sometimes you do one thing in one season, and then the next season you do something else. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I think that you can have it all, but maybe
Do
not at the
something.
same time, like
Yeah.
simultaneously. But-
Sometimes we gotta calm down because we get fucking tired. Okay, we get
Yeah.
tired. We're the ones that have our periods, right? So that's already about 2 weeks where our energy be just crazy. It's not where we need it to be at, right? Because that's how most of us feel when that's just our time of calm down some. Rest a little bit more than you would on a normal basis. It's really listening to your body. What does your body need? And in this society, we're taught to honestly just ignore ourselves and
Right.
keep pushing, right? Just keep pushing. All right. Well, what happened when we keep pushing? Now we get sick because our body is saying, nigga, I told you to calm down fucking a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago. Nigga, well, sit your ass down. Now you sick for a week plus. Oh shit, cause calm down sometimes. When you need rest, rest. When you need to, hey, I need to cancel these plans because I thought I was gonna be able to make it. And now I don't have that energy today. Learn how to be like, this is too much right now. We don't do that.
Right. And that reminds me of a story that was just going around about a lady. She was a Black lady, and she was taking care of her kids. She was a business owner, had other things going on, like other hustles, and she took care of her parents. And she kept saying that she wouldn't rest. She kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get rest. I'm gonna get rest," but she kept going. And then the next thing you know, when she finally laid down to get rest, she never woke up. So she worked herself to death, literally.
Yeah.
Now, what are the kids going to do? Now, what are her parents are going to do, and everybody that depended on her?
Yeah. Because she,
you know what I mean? So you're no good to nobody if you're no good to yourself.
Yeah.
Or for yourself. And hey, K Love, I see you in here. B Love said, for real. Quincy said that shit was dope. Yeah, the Candace on YouTube. It's really, really dope. B Love said, what does just marry well look like for you? Okay, I'm gonna answer that question in a second. Quincy said, women beat other women down so much is crazy. And that's true. 50 said, if your man leave for someone else, he was already done. Sometimes it's not about what the next one will do. Exactly.
That's another one that people, when I say that's a hard pill to swallow, had nothing to do with the next person, I swear to God. Like, it was literally, we don't work out. And that's just, it's,
yeah, and people don't think about that.
It's
like,
hard.
It's always got to be, oh, they cheated, or they did me wrong, or they wanted to be with somebody else. Sometimes people just grow apart, or maybe that was just for a season.
Yeah.
We don't think about when we date and fall in love that this may not last. Mm-hmm. And that's okay.
And we don't know how to accept that. That's okay. Yeah. We'd be like, no, it's not. But it can be, though, if you let it.
Yeah, like you were you before, or that's what I said earlier. You were you before you met that person. Even if you met that person at 18 and married them, you were still you before you met them. And so if it don't work out, you're still going to be you, meaning you came into this world by yourself. Everybody has a purpose in this world when they're born. So it doesn't stop because you get married. It doesn't stop because you get married and get a divorce or break up with somebody. It doesn't stop because you have kids. Your purpose is your purpose in this world, and it's gone as long as you know or find out what your purpose is and you walk in it. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you with. So meaning your life is not gonna shouldn't stop because you are not with someone else. But for B Love, she said, what does that look like? Marrying well. For me personally, marrying well is marrying someone who is on the same page as you about love. You know, what that looks like and what it takes to get there. And are they willing to stay during the hard times? Are they willing to grow with you, you know what I'm saying, and not stay the same as you grow?
Right.
That's what marrying well, being a good companion. And I have something, a video I'm gonna play y'all after we talk about this one, and it talks about that, about a characteristic that is not talked about in a partner that people should look for. Kayla said, if it's broke, leave it there and move on. Well, I feel like this: if it's broke and only one person wants to fix it, then yeah, leave it. But there's a lot of things that have that break in relationships that
Mm,
if y'all just both was on the same page about fixing the issue
man,
and
communication.
learning how to be better, that it'll work out. But people don't want to do the work.
Mm-mm.
And I'll give you an example: infidelity. People always say, well, infidelity is something that most, that you can't come back from, but it's not that. The person who cheated has to do the majority of the work and they have to initiate it. You have to be, if you cheated on somebody and they find out, you have to be the one to build the trust. You have to one to constantly apologize. You have to be the one to deal with their outbursts or their emotional, what I'm saying, times where they remember what you did and they spaz
It's
out.
really
You got to
PTSD.
be the one to chill and just let them go through it,
Mm,
and remind them you love them, you're here, that's why you still here and to work on it. Like a lot of people don't want to be the bad guy.
mm-mm. Yeah, no, they don't.
They don't want to take accountability.
No,
So they
that's why
say,
I
well,
said
if it
earlier,
wasn't for you
wrong.
doing this or not doing that, then I wouldn't have cheated.
Like bullshit,
It's like
bullshit.
either
You
you
know,
a cheater or you're not.
yeah, either you a cheater or you not. Look, and some might want to be like, oh, well, they're trying to change the shit, but like you still have to acknowledge I was a cheater. Like that happened. That was a reality. And I brought it to your reality. That's what really happened was I brought it to your reality because I didn't have to do that here, right? But there's some, it's in them so deep, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And especially when they change, it's gonna happen. Like fuck, I tried. God, look, I'm doing good. Like, like I always cheated on everybody. Like that, if that's been their existence, you know what I'm saying? Like, then it's bound to happen, right? But like, I feel like people could change, but it's still they have to want to, and it has to do nothing with you. That has to be them. I want to change, like me alone. I don't want this for my life. If they can say that
Right.
and really mean that shit, then they might actually change. But if it's like I'm trying to change for you, baby, I feel like that's never ever gonna happen because you don't have the right reasons within yourself. Like change already
Right.
is hard for majority of people, right? I feel like majority of people they kind of run away from it, shy away from it. If I don't have to change, why would I? Like I'm this way. I'm just like my daddy. I'm just like my mama. Oh shit. Okay. So you don't never ever feel like you could change, right? Then you'll probably never change in your life if that's what you feel. I feel like whatever you
Right.
decide to make up in your mind, you're right. Right? So like
Yeah.
if you're this and that's what you're saying out your mouth, I'm gonna believe you. I'm just gonna believe
Yeah.
you.
Believe
That's
them when
what
they tell
you're
you who
doing.
they are.
Yeah, you making these decisions. So if that's how
And
you
and
is,
that's why I say it's a
cool.
characteristic. Like, it's an integrity thing. Doing the
Oh,
right thing even when nobody's listening, even when nobody's watching.
that
So
yeah.
having integrity, a lot of people don't have that. They
They
only want to do good when people
as
watching so
long,
that
yep,
they
as
can
long
get
as
the
I got eyes.
praise.
Yep.
Yeah, because they want the praise. They want people to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not vindicate, but what is it called? Validate.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for validation
Yeah, majority of people. Mm-hmm.
instead of just doing what's right because that's what's in you. And so that's when
But
you
that's how
get
you
true,
know.
honest people. Like whether
That's how
you
you
here
know
or
it
not,
ain't
whether
in
you
them.
looking at me or not, I'm gonna do what's right.
Yeah, that comes from
So, and
a
that's not just in
perspective.
relationship. That's in anything. That's in
Mm-hmm.
friendships too. If you
Mm-hmm.
my friend, I'm gonna do right by you, whether whether you're an earshot of me or whether you'll never know that I sat up there and stood up for you when you weren't in a room or cut somebody out or went to bat for you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I was your friend and I was doing the right thing for you behind your back, and you may not even never know. You know what I'm saying? But it's just in me to do that.
Yeah.
So that's what integrity is, and a lot of people lack it, and people who cheat lack integrity. Now, like you
Yep.
said, I truly believe people can change. I don't believe that once a cheater, always a cheater. I do
Mhm.
believe that people can change their ways once they grow up and get wisdom, and they, have that epiphany moment, like, what I'm doing ain't right, and I don't want to
Yeah.
live this life no more. I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to be this person no more.
That I don't want to be this anymore, because you can change anything you want to change if you change your fucking mind first. That's what you got to change first. If you don't change your mind first, you never ever gonna change.
Right. Um, what you said, don't tell on yourself though. Oh, if you cheat, don't tell on yourself.
Yeah.
Mila
You
said, I
know
love a man who can take accountability for their actions and actually change. Right. It's a turn
Yeah,
on.
it is.
Like, ooh,
But oh, those are man
you did that.
actions. Okay, look, because there's a lot of men out there, but that they don't really know how to be men all the way. Like they'll be men sometimes, right? And then they have their little boy ways. Don't get me wrong, we all have our inner child. Like, don't
Right.
take offense, but who's leading this bitch? Is it the man or the boy? That's what I need to know here. Because you can
Yeah.
have your boy ways, right? But in certain aspects, like when it comes to like a real relationship, if a woman is looking for a man, there's certain actions they're not going to be accepted, and then she gonna leave. So she might try to do the whole,
Yes.
oh, look, you waited. Caleb says she waited, and you might want. Look, is there a time frame on this on this change? What's happening here? I don't like this. I don't like that's military in me. Don't make me feel like I'm waiting on nothing, nigga. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. That's hurry up and wait in the military. They will make you hurry up and wait on fucking nothing.
See, I don't like that.
Yeah, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Me neither. I don't like that neither.
That's hilarious.
Caleb said,
Caleb said, I'm mad. I waited 23 years for it to change just to lose myself in the process.
And
Yeah.
that's what I
And,
feel like I see all the time.
part of me, I have to remember not to be the type, because when you hear something and you be like, you shouldn't have did that. I would never. But
Yeah.
you also have to realize too why a lot of people stay.
Yeah.
Not sometimes it's partially love, but a lot of times, and this is not to put K Love on spot, because there's a lot of women who stay through years and years of not being happy.
Mhm.
And not just being happy, but being abused, or being not taking, like, their feelings and emotions are not taken care of. The man or woman is just not loving them correctly. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it's because of lack of self-esteem,
Mhm.
and lack of self-love. Because when you have a high self-esteem and a high self-love, you're not going to accept certain things for too long. It's one thing to give people chances. It's another thing to let them drag you
Yeah.
for years. But I'm glad that she got out of it, because kudos to you, whether you got out of it at 23 years after the fact or 1 year after the fact. You know what I mean? Just the fact that you did get out of it, because you could still be in it.
Right.
So kudos to you for doing that. No matter when you left, or when you decide, realize your worth, and was like, I don't deserve this, and I'm not going to take it.
Better. That's what really
Yeah.
clicks in your fucking head is I deserve better than this, whatever they feel like they're trying to say is okay.
Yeah. And some people are scared because they'd rather deal with the devil that they know than the one they don't.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta start over. People hate starting over.
Hate starting over. I hear a lot of women, I don't want to get used to nobody having, with sex again, or my body, them seeing my body as a new person, or I don't want to get used to, dealing with dating.
Majority of the things that are still insecurities. They don't want a new person to understand I am insecure. I don't see value in myself. Like, why not? And then that's when we're supposed to do our healing. When is the healing coming in, y'all? Like, when can we actually say, I need something, and stop saying, well, I need this, you need to give it to me. No, nigga, it's you. You got to give it to you. Every time you keep searching outside of yourself, you're still disappointed. Only you can give
Yeah.
you exactly what you need, exactly how the fuck you need it. Who else is supposed to know them details? Did you share them details with anybody? Like the exact details of what you need and how you need it done? Because how the fuck is that reality, right? Like it's not real. And this is what a lot of people be getting this shit fucked up. That's not real. I need you to wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
And who can they give it to you? You got to start there too. Is this something that this person can even provide to me? Or am I asking something that is fucking bonkers?
That, I mean, once you find out what you do want, but if you never even
Paid attention.
if you never even learned yourself, this is why I feel like it's important. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole too far because I have one more that I want to do. But if you have never spent time by yourself being single and just like kicking it with you and figuring out what you like as a person, whether it's career, love, how you want to live your life, all of that, your hobbies, likes and dislikes. Like if you never found that out and really chill with yourself, then how do you expect somebody else to love on you and give you what you need?
Yeah,
as a spouse.
You will never see.
And so like you said, we have to give it to ourselves first. That's literally what self-love is, to love on myself, to be able to encourage myself, whether somebody else encourages me or not, to be able to have self-respect for myself, whether other people respect me or not. And then the situations that I put myself in or allow myself to stay in dictates how it shows. Like I always tell people, I know when people don't have self-esteem or self-love by just what situation they allow themselves to constantly be in.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's not a dig, it's not taking a dig, but your actions tell everything about you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is for men and women. So what you allow in your life, what you do for yourself, the type of people you allow to talk to you and how they talk to you. Mm-hmm. If I talk to myself positive all the time, I'm not going to be around people who going down me.
Yeah.
If I have a high self-esteem
I'm gonna look at you crazy, motivated,
yeah, I'm not going to be around a person that's unmotivated and bring me down, telling me why am I so motivated? Yeah. Why you such a busybody? Oh, you always have something going on, or you're so this or that and the other. Okay, yeah, you're no longer in my circle, because I can't allow anybody to come in and bring me down off of the self-esteem and self-love that I have for myself. Either you gonna come up with me or you gonna see me pass you by.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, hold on. Kayla said, thank you, because yes, I could still be stuck. You could, and I'm proud of you, Kayla, for leaving the situation. Quincy said, sometimes shit just don't work out, but can I put one more time? Shut up.
Fucking retarded. Look, he done said that.
He has. Bila said, I've been there, starting over with something I didn't want, so I accepted bullshit. Yes, and I'm glad you're not in that situation either anymore, Bila. She said, God, the Quincy. Because he said, a lot of times people don't love the person, they just love what they do for them.
It's gonna be hella funny.
Or what they missed in their childhood. Right. Bila said, self-love is important. Kayla said 1,000%. Self-love all the time. You know what? I wasn't talking about that self-love, Kayla. She said, is the 50 crawling on the ground? Is that 50?
Yeah. Crawling on the ground. I turned around like, what the fuck are you? Big ass kid, what I say? His child self is definitely alive and well in there.
They're doing the army crawl, so I can't see them.
I can't.
I did hear him laughing.
Yeah, because he's stupid. Stupid.
Did they laugh?
Yeah.
They laugh.
He said they're laughing, right? Because he's stupid.
Oh my God.
ass fucking character. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so the next one I wanted to read was this. Shoot. Okay, here we go.
Caleb is stupid. I finally caught the comment. I just looked over there. I self-love all the time. Well, that's not what we was talking about, but I mean, hey, yeah, that's a part of it too.
Yeah, that's a part of it too.
You hella funny.
So this one was don't depend on a man, but also don't be too independent. It says this one confused us. It made us fearful of being a burden and also fearful of being too self-sufficient. That a man finds us intimidating because somehow being a woman meant learning to balance your power just enough to not scare anyone away.
Look, and you know my Libra ass all about balance, huh? See, because there's no matter what, they always got something to say. Shut the fuck up. Matter of fact, just work. I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom. I said, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. It's a problem no matter what anyway. God damn it.
Yeah.
I be tired. And what's crazy is I've been the working mom too. I worked through my whole first pregnancy, work after
Yeah.
I had him and everything. I want to say at 2 months. He was probably 2 months old when I went back to work. So like I've done
Oh, wow.
both, you know, like I've literally been all over the fucking board, to be honest, when it comes to like just the birthing process, because I already did natural births. Then I had a C-section because my daughter was breech. And then I had a VBAC after, right? So that's just the natural birth after a cesarean. So I've done all the things as a mom. They're all fucking hard. Like every single thing. It's hard. So no matter what, they're gonna say something. No matter what, like choose what you want and actually learn how to cut out the noise, because no matter what, someone's going to say something. They're going to. They're not gonna agree, but you don't live my life, right? So by all means, disagree with the things that I do. Cool. Is that worrying you or me? Because I promise it's not going to be me. Like, I still have to look, all my kids, right? I still got shit to do over here. So I don't know why people get so bothered, right? Like with what other people do. I don't understand. You don't live here though. Like,
you know, I think that judgment is a few reasons why I feel like people judge. I feel like some project.
Many,
you know what I'm saying? What they feel like they would do in somebody else's position, and they've never been in that position. And so
damn well, you don't know
people,
what
they
you would
feel
do.
like how they was raised or how they think or how they live is just right over everything else. There's no open-mindedness on everybody don't feel the same way you do or have the same experiences or want the same things.
Right.
You know, and then just some people are just judgmental.
In
But
this
don't depend on a
man.
man, but also be too don't be too independent. So this is what when I grew up around a lot of women who were independent. They had to, and they ended up making more money than majority of the men that they dated.
Okay.
And I will tell you that a lot of them said, and this is majority Black women, a lot of them said that the men were intimidated. You know, if I meet you and you already have a nice car, you already have a good income, you already bought your first house or second house, you know, furnished, you know, pretty decent to where you know, you got a little money rolling in.
Yeah.
And I'm barely making half of what you got, or I don't have ambitions. You got ambitions, you got things going on. That intimidates a lot of people, or a lot of men when it comes to women, but a lot of people in general. And so
if you're intimidated, because that
they'll
shouldn't
try to either use them or they'll try to like what I'm trying to say. They'll try to like bring them down, like, oh, you ain't all that.
To mess with their self-esteem. Yeah.
Right. So as a woman trying to balance, yeah, I'm ambitious. Yeah, I've made something of myself or I want to make something of myself, but I'm not putting you down and I don't want you to, I don't want to deal with your ego. Like I don't want to bruise your ego. And so I felt that because it just brought me back to the women that I know growing up. And I always said to myself, listen, eventually you'll find your person. Like, don't be the one to uh, down yourself or downplay yourself because you want to be with somebody. If you have to downplay yourself or shrink yourself in any type of way to be with somebody, they're not for you.
They're not really for you. Yes. I believe that to my core too. And I see it happen so fucking much. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, these women will be like, oh, well, I just have to basically calm down whatever I'm doing to make him feel more comfortable. And it's like, I feel like you'll find your person, but that's that whole waiting thing, right? They're
Right.
not trying to wait because that means I have to be by myself. Usually these types of women, I don't feel like I've seen too many of them really be alone for too long. So they have their periods of being single, but they're literally looking for a man, right? So
Right.
like if you don't take that time to give yourself what you need, you're still going to be just accepting whatever. At that point, it's like accepting crumbs because you're hungry, right? Like
Yes.
love starved. Somebody love me because honestly, everyone wants love. Man, woman, don't
Yeah.
fucking matter. Baby, fucking to an older person, right? Like they still want love. It doesn't matter. But the way that we choose to accept the love is where I feel like people begin to messed up. Like I understand that you want love, but you need to have boundaries, right? Know yourself because if you don't know yourself, you won't have boundaries. We don't have boundaries until we fucking learn ourselves. Like I didn't get to this point until I did some fucking work. Like, and that's everyone. If you don't know how to do this type of work for yourself, because it's really not for anyone else. That's the cold part. It's work that needs to happen for you to be better in your mind. How do you think your body gets better as far as like health? Your mind has to be decent, right? What the fuck? Why do we not know all of this goes together? Like society, like society.
A lot of them don't.
To yourself, nigga. Look, pay attention to this shit over here.
I found out that somebody that I recently met, they didn't even know that ham was pork. So if you don't know these little things,
what they thought it was, I gotta know.
They know.
Oh, I'm sick of people. Just what?
And I was like, girl, what?
So what do you? I want to know your diet now. Look, my dumb ass. I need to know your diet. What do you mean? What do you eat then? Because you don't know what you eat, and clearly you don't. You're just that's crazy.
No, yeah.
I just laugh like, wow.
Yeah, no, I was blown back. It was a few things she didn't understand. Oh, I had somebody else, another person that didn't know what ground turkey was. They was like, ground turkey? Like, what is that? I said, like ground beef, but it's turkey.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, no, I've never seen that. I said, wait a minute. These are in their 30s. These are women in their 30s. Anyway.
These are women in their 30s. Oh, God. Oh, my. You don't be cooking at all, nigga. I swear, I knew about this shit, and I wasn't even cooking. What is that? I started being like, what is that? I
just know how you not know ham ain't pork. I mean, ham is pork. My bad.
Like, boom. You know that emoji where the mind is blown? Wow, what? Nigga. I gotta know what you don't know. Because apparently the list is longer of what you don't know, nigga. Because I swear. What?
So Quincy said, if I had to give birth, I'm not bucking. He said, head only. Listen, I think if men had to give birth, it would be 5 of us on this earth right now.
I swear to God, girl, we be done for. They can't even be sick. They'd be like,
listen, and if men have periods and cramps, you know how they get when they get sick.
Nigga. It would not be happening.
They wouldn't even go to work that whole week. They wouldn't
Mm-mm.
even go to work.
And I say about 2 weeks, the 2 weeks, the week leading up to it, and then the week that they on, they be like, bitch, what is this? Look, we got to do this every month. Oh my
Man.
God. Yes.
They'll be
That's what-
flashing on people, going off, and then come back crying like, "I'm so sorry. I'm just
I
on my
didn't
period
mean-
right now."
I bet you didn't. Okay.
Tyrone on his period again.
That time of the month. They would not.
Nigga over there tripping in the warehouse.
Throwing shit. Like, oh my God.
Look what he says. That's like saying they don't know a burger is beef. Hey, might have thought it was ham because it's hamburgers.
Uh-uh.
Killer said Ninja gonna be hella moody for 4 days before, right?
Like, oh, it must be.
Man, it would be a whole nother world if men had periods and cramps.
Yeah.
But so real quick, back to this last one with the don't depend on a man, but also don't be too independent. I think for this era that we live in, that's really prevalent too, because we have so many successful women. And particularly for Black women, we know that statistically, over the last decade and a half, more Black women have been more successful financially than Black men. So it's been hard for them to find a partner. And I know there's a lot of men that be like, no, I'll play my part if my wife got a good job, or if she pays for a majority of the bills or all the bills, and I'm a stay-at-home dad. But that's a small percentage of men versus a lot of men who they say they would play that role, but their ego would be bruised because a lot of people feel like whoever makes the most money rules the home. So what do you feel about that?
Whoever makes the most
Do
money.
you feel whoever makes the money or makes the most money rules the home?
They could try to say that, but I feel like that's just only talking about finances. So then they rule the finances. Because when it comes, the reality of no matter if the woman works or not, we literally run the household. Like
we do.
It does not matter like who does the majority of the things in home. It's usually the woman. I feel like, and what I find so interesting is it doesn't matter if she has a partner or not. She's usually doing majority of the things in the home. So I hear the complaints about the same, whether they're in a relationship or not, of all the things that they're doing. We do those things in home. And it's like our design, right? Like no matter what, we had them kids too, right? Like, so we're gonna just, I need this, they need that, like, and we just go and we just do it. And there's some of us where we'd be like, you told, didn't I say earlier, superwoman, right? Like,
yes,
this cape on us because, well, you just do it and you do it so well, you make it look easy, but that doesn't mean that I'm not tired. That doesn't mean that I don't need some type of help sometimes, right? Like that is a thing. But yeah, they could say the person runs whoever has the most money runs the house, and it's like the finances. Yes, like yes.
And you know, the funny thing is what I was telling you about the Candace Owens and the one conservative versus 19 feminists. So they do fact check.
Okay.
As they're talking, they have fact check that comes up every so often to fact check what they're saying. And in that fact check, it was saying that majority, whether the man or the woman works, whatever the income that comes in, the woman spends 85 or 86% of what comes in the house, because that percentage of households, she does all the shopping for the groceries, for the to put furniture in the house, to decorate it, to buy our hygiene stuff for our family, just anything that goes in the house or whatever you go do to make your house run. They do all of the shopping.
Yep.
So a lot of men, they don't, they'll help out, they'll pitch in, they'll buy a couple of things for themselves here and there, but they don't do that. And even with Quincy over the last, I would say, decade, and we've been married for 17 years. So I'll say for the last 10 years, he's been buying his own clothes and stuff like that. But before that, like the first 7 years, I was buying his clothes too.
Okay.
So and then buy everybody's hygiene, make sure laundry detergent, all the soaps to clean the house. You know what I'm saying? Our body soaps,
Yes.
make sure
I
everybody
know.
what they need. I'm the one that do it. I do the meal planning. I have a menu for every week. I mean, yeah, every week, except for this past week because I just started a new job. But
I would love to have
every
a
week
meal.
I have on the refrigerator what we gonna eat for the week.
That's cool.
Hey Zoo, I see you in here. Listen to the comments.
This nigga stupid. She said, "What blunt? If I smoke a blunt." And
No,
this came.
they don't
I
smoke
drove-
us no more.
No, this came because I drove somewhere, so I literally bought me one pack.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So it was for a purpose. Because no, we haven't been.
For a
He
person.
looked at me. He said, "What you smoking?" Looked at him. Really? Really? You're gonna ask?
So Caleb said, Ninja gonna be hella. Oh, my bad. What blunt did you get? Okay. B Love said, I don't agree. I feel like my man is the head of the house and I fall in where I fall in. It's a balance. Money doesn't determine who is the head honcho. Okay, I got you. That's a good one. Lil Quincy said, no, because a lot of women have husbands who make the money and don't think that. So why it be different if it was reversed? Oh, okay. If the woman made a lot of money. Right.
But
And also just being like a lot of women find it hard, like if they make a lot of money, that they have to make sure that they're not overly masculine. So now I have to balance. I can't
they gonna be
too,
you know why?
Yeah, egotistical. Like, men, when they make good money, they can put their chest out and be proud of how much they make and things like that. Like nobody's gonna question them. They're gonna high five them like, oh yeah, that's good. You moving up, or your business is doing good, or whatever your job is. But if a woman is just like, and she got a man, then it's like I can't do too much unless she has an evolved, mature man. But a lot of men will feel away, as a woman is climbing up and they're not, and they feel away. Even if you think about it celebrity wise, besides Jay-Z and Beyonce, a lot of people be Bobby and Whitney. Whitney had all this status, and although Bobby Brown was a star in his time, his started to go down. So now you kind of play, your part in the back.
Yeah.
I would be Stedman if it was me. Stedman and Oprah.
Nah.
Like we only see Stedman on the red carpets with Oprah holding her from behind, smiling. He got a whole house and everything in the back. He got everything he ever wanted. You don't see him out there trying to prove that he's the man. He support his wife or his woman. They never got married. But I don't think
maybe that's
that whoever makes the most money runs the house. First of all, I think that it's a partnership. And I think that what I do good in the relationship is what I do, and what you do good in the relationship is what you do, and we come together, we make it work.
That's how it's supposed to be.
As long as you respect what I do, don't downplay what I do. Because a lot of times, if it's like a situation where the man makes the money and the wife is stay at home, then you downplay. Well, you just be at home with the kids. Like, first of all, if raising kids and taking care of a home and cooking wasn't a job, they wouldn't hire people. They wouldn't hire nannies, babysitters, chefs, and maids. It's a job.
Mm-hmm. Multiple. You just named a couple. There's multiple.
Yeah.
And I'm a nurse. Let someone get hurt.
It's for real.
Yeah.
And we gotta look up how to take care of them and have first aid kits and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, I got all that.
It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm. It is. I know. I'm living that life, y'all. I do this. It's multiple jobs. And then
Little Quincy said, raising a kid is a job of its own. Not gonna lie, it is.
but you
A
still
kid, multiple kids, it's a real job. That's why they pay people to do it. If it was in a job, they wouldn't have to pay nobody to do those things or help them.
no one should compete for who's the head of house. I believe you, Damien. I feel like that's crazy, but you notice that that's just another thing that they try to do to put a wedge in between the man and the woman for them to have something to fucking argue about. It's always to put
Right.
something in between you. If you look at the negative, I promise you're gonna find it. But the cold part is if you look for the positive, you gonna fuck around and find it. So what you looking for? I promise it's there. It's there. So have fun because you're gonna see both of them. You know, I'm a real
Exactly.
I be right there with the balance. I see both of them bitches. Which one do you want to what we talking about today? What we doing today, nigga? Because we're all people. We all have feelings. We all have a different experience of life. So we can have a situation right now, right? And say there's two people in this situation. There's going to be two different perspectives when they tell the story, right? So why do you think that
Right.
is? Everyone is looking from their own experiences, their own
Right.
my body, me. You don't know me to my core, right? Like how long we known each other? Some years now. Do we know each other to our core? No. Do you know how much time that takes? How many conversations would need to be had to learn someone to their core? People don't do that today. So many things are so surface level, right?
Yeah, so surface level.
So people today, they like to do this whole surface level bullshit. Okay, cool. I'm not really about that life. Okay, I don't really do too many surface level types of I don't know if anybody in here really know me. I don't do too many surface level conversations. I'm probably doing some
No,
shit.
I know.
My life takes time and attention and consideration. Like the things that mothers do just on a normal basis, work or no work, we are doing something for someone and ourselves too.
Yes.
I had to tell Mel, I don't know how long ago, but I said I'm usually doing at least 2 to 3 things at a time. And I'm usually talking to someone is usually verbally speaking to me.
Right. Talking
At
to
least
you while you're
2 or 3
doing
people at
yes.
a time though.
Asking
Do you know how much
questions.
this is? We need to have the same conversation, even though I answered this question 5 times. Right? Then you go like this, I did like this. Oh shit, I did answer. Yeah, hella times. And I actually really responded too. Like, but it was you who wasn't listening. So now I'm reiterating this damn okay. So you don't think at some time calm down. We need to calm down, everybody. This society, it makes us just go. Right? Sometimes you
Yeah.
need to calm down, and that's when we get to the I feel
Hey,
like the self-love.
Cubana. Shout out to Cubana Queen.
Cubana.
Who is the
She made it.
co-host for with me usually. And so
She
shout out.
made
I
it.
hope you had a good night tonight. I know you had something you had to do tonight. I wanted to use the bathroom real quick, but while I'm using the restroom, I wanted you to talk on how do you feel about um because Little Quincy said, nah, for real, why are you trying to separate genders? Can we all just get along? Do you believe
In my fucking life,
in
dude.
gender roles in the home and why? And I think I know you spoke on this before, but it's just something I think we can add to this conversation too.
I definitely do. And I feel like it
I'll be right
really
back.
okay. It really goes back to that separation thing. They want us to be separate, so they make it seem like we're supposed to do everything that the man does. The women are supposed to do everything that the man does. I don't think we're supposed to do every single thing that a man does. Like that's why they're men and we're women. That's why their bodies work the way that they work and why mine works the way that mine works, you know? So when it comes to the gender roles in home, I think it would assist as far as teaching the boys how their minds are going to work and then the girls how their minds are going to work and then also how our bodies are going to work. So for other people, they can run their house clearly how they want to. I didn't really get to be raised with the gender roles in the house. I was raised with just my mom, so she's had different husbands.
Okay.
But at this point, I really didn't get to see the gender roles being displayed for me. So I chose to make sure that that was something that was displayed in my household. The boys do boy stuff, the girls do girl stuff. There's some things that, yes, we do that are the same, right? So, like, I'm not going to be like, the boys can't play with a baby doll. No, they need to learn how to hold the baby. They need to know that
Yeah.
the baby is hungry. They need to know that the babies are going to need their diaper change. Like, certain things
Right.
are unisex is what they would say, right? So certain things, yes, are
Right.
unisex, but other things are no. The boys do this, and why? Because their body works the way that it fucking works. Our bodies work the way that it fucking works. They say boys are really good at push-ups and girls are good at fucking like sit-ups and stuff, right? Why do you think that is? The way that our bodies are made. We have children. Our midsection could do things differently than the man's body. It just is what it is, right? So when it comes to like the gender roles in home, boys do boy things, girls do girl things. But there is some things that both can do, and it's not really an issue, because if you really can do it, that means that your bodies can do this, right? So to be able to show them this is what you're supposed to do, and it's a different type of teaching when it's actually both genders that can teach it, right? So like that was not my
Yes.
experience. I had the mother in home. She did a lot of motherly things, right? But then she also did some things that you would see normally just a man do. He would have to go to work, right? So it was a different experience, right? So I felt like boys do boy things, but I feel like Big Q said, what is man shit or whatever I said one time. And I'm like, what? People don't understand that term. If a man don't come do some man shit, if some need some heavy lifting, man. You need some type of security, something, some protection, man. Like, man,
That's
where
true.
the fuck is the muscle? Like, we feel like, where's the arm?
No, that's very,
I don't
very true.
understand. Do something, man. Like, thank you, I appreciate it. Cause this whole other shit that I be seeing, no. I'm not interested. I don't play that shit above here. So yes, we
So
do.
the man calling his wife to come beat somebody up. Not just
But what? Yeah, that would be crazy, right? Like, no.
he said, hold on. I got somebody for you, babe.
Instantly, it should be instant. I know you've had this happen to you. You can be somewhere, it won't even be like someone being disrespectful, but you just know if Q was right here, that never even would have went down like that. Because the things that men provide, covering, they say that there are covering. Why? Because when they protect, we protect, right? But you notice their level of protection is different. That's why men do men things, and you're supposed to have a man around to do some manly things. So that's why they hire people. Didn't you say about that thing? We hire somebody then, right? Because when it comes to the other aspects of my body is not supposed to do all that shit, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm really gonna be like, real. Look, son, I got a mirror home, right? Like, mirror. The son getting good. My 7-year-old, he getting good with some stuff. Hey, son, whew, look, I need you to do some boy stuff right now. And my 5-year-old, he says, come on, Assad, let's go do boy stuff, because boys go play boy-like. Because, boys even play different than girls play.
They do.
Same thing with men and women. We play different. We talk different. The way we communicate, right, is just different.
Our biology.
On purpose. This is by design, motherfuckers. Why don't people understand this? It's by design. That's why I am this. And they are that. So they do.
Right.
Thank you. And I appreciate it. What the fuck? You want me to go do some woman shit? I bet you right now. I do? What do we do, T, before the show? Make sure we did all the shit that needed to happen.
Make sure that the kids in the house is right. Yeah, that's true.
Because the woman does.
Kivana said, Damien said, it's crazy to fight on who's the man in the house. Right. Kivana said, I don't want to nurture and tend to the home.
Yeah. Hey, look, when I say, girl,
She said, I just want to nurture. That's what she means.
I
just
know
want to
what you
nurture
meant,
and
but
tend to the
I
home.
just want to nurture and tend to the home. Yeah, because some of the other stuff we'd be like, "Whoo, it's too much. I'm tired."
Man. Quincy said, a man does X, Y, Z, and a woman does A, B, C, and just leave it at that. And
Like,
okay,
we
I'm gonna get to
understand.
that. Caleb said, if he can't change the starter and I can, would that be a gender role switch? LOL, just kidding. No. And
Look,
that's
you
a
want to
good
be,
point.
look, you want to be haha with it, but yeah, look, yeah, it is. But look, I love a good technical ass shit. Yeah, technical. But if you know how to do it, fucking do it, right? Like that's
Right.
know how
Because women know how to do a lot of stuff.
the women know how
Like
to
we
do
will learn things, we are just as much like engineers and be able to put things together just as
Mhm.
much as men do it, just if we choose to do that or not.
Yeah, but you notice that
Um,
some of these things are the mental stuff, and that's usually the stuff that's unisex. When it comes to the physical portion, stop trying to act like you a nigga. Just we're not. We're not. I've been there and done that. Been there, done that, and I said, oh, I'm not really a nigga though. So you
yeah,
might want
I
to
got a
calm the
man
fuck
to do that.
down. You might want to calm down because it's not gonna work out.
Kivana said, and to say as a woman, I don't need a man is wild. Right. Uh,
Yeah.
and a male had told me that I was working with. Um, he was like, although I'm not in a relationship, at the time he wasn't, now he's married, but at the
Mhm.
time he wasn't. And he was saying, although I'm not in a relationship, I feel like it's important for men to have um, dope women in his life as friends or family members, and the same for women to have dope men in their life that's going to
Yeah.
be there for them, whether it's friends or family.
Yeah.
So even if you're single, you still need a male or a female, depending on who you are, influence in your life, because male and
Yeah.
females, when you have that, synergy in your circle, it goes. It's like you need both. You need the male and the female energy, even if it's as a brother, even if
Yep.
it's as a sister. We need each other.
You
If
do.
there's all women all around you all the time, and you never have the male perspective or energy around you,
Influence because they're
it's a
able to
deficit.
influence. Yeah. We need to see the other side because without their perspective, how can we see this in totality? Like the things that they can see, we're not gonna see
Right.
it that way. Like they dead ass see shit different by design. That's the best part. And people always look at it like our differences are supposed to be looked at negatively. When why?
Right.
It's always this
And it's
society.
not. It should be positive.
It should be positive because without your differences, I would have never seen this shit. I recently talked to my grandma, and whatever we were talking about, I said to find a new normal, and she said, "Oh my
Yeah.
God." Literally, oh my God, Jamie. And I said, you're welcome. Look, I love you because
Yeah.
whenever something happens and something changes, it's not going back to what we thought what it was supposed to be or anything like that. We're now trying to find a new normal. And this happens with any aspect, work, love,
Right.
right? Friendships, anything. When something happens, and especially when it's something that was out of your control, I now have to find a new normal. What does that look like? And there's a lot of
Mhm.
people who don't have that mindset to say, I'm looking for a new normal. I need to stop trying to do something the same, think the same, right? Be with the same person, whatever the fuck the situation
Right.
is. I'm supposed to find a new normal. And what the fuck does that look like for me? And then go down that what process, right? Find that fucking process. Because these niggas ain't trying to, man, look. These ages I be dealing with, girl, I'd be like, whoa, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
World getting
Uh,
fucking ridiculous out here.
I'm gonna touch on that in a second after I read Kayla. She said, "Damn, because I know how to change a couple of things on my car."
That's not bad.
But
And, girl, that's good. I feel like that's great because that's knowledge. Like that's just knowledge and experience, right? That you can utilize. It helps you. What the fuck? Use that shit. I'm not saying it's bad, but when it comes to like me and doing certain stuff, it ain't gonna happen. I'm just gonna say where
yeah, because you have a system with your husband.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all have been together long enough to know how to make your lives and your home harmony by you
Mhm.
doing what you do best, he doing what he do best, and how to support each other in that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But the new normal thing I wanted to touch on, because that was a really good point, is that, and this is just like in anything in life, but especially, and I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but when we lose people, whether it's a relationship you lost, a friendship you lost, or whether it's death, or even starting a new job or a new life somewhere else. One thing about me is I've always hated change. It was a love hate thing. So I've always hated
Mhm.
change, but when I get into the change, like I'm gonna be kicking and screaming as you
Yeah.
dragging me
Yep.
into it.
Yep.
But
I'm like tooth and nail. I just told her this.
like I
Oh,
don't like this. I
okay.
don't want to do this. I don't want to change. I don't want to. I like where I was, my comfort zone. But
Exactly.
once I get there, this is how I've always been. Once I get to that new, whatever it is, new normal,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a journey. And
Yeah.
on any journey, I get excited, because it's something new that I'm doing. It's things that I'm learning. I love to learn and I love to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So although I don't like the path to get there, once I'm there,
I don't like the path to get there. This thing, but for real though, hey, when I say this niggas everywhere, this nigga, they be like, fuck this shit. Look, can I control it? Nah. I ain't fucking with it, then. And that's you
man,
can't control
a perfect
everything.
example. I'm gonna say I'll compare it to this. Like even with Quincy, when we were in California, he'll be like, "Oh, ride with me. We just gonna ride to Tracy or something like close," because he know I don't like road trips like that, and I always gotta go pee.
So that's not helpful in the car. Yep. Okay. Understood.
So no, so he'll get me in the car, and as we're going, then we talking and we smoking or drinking or we eating, whatever we're doing, having a good time, listening to music, talking. And the next thing you know, we didn't pass up where we were supposed to be. And I'm like, hey, I thought we were supposed to start from Woo. He'd be like, yeah. So about that. You know what I'm saying? And so, because he know I'm a kick and scream. I don't want to be on the road for too long. I don't want to drive. And you know what I'm saying? But he know wherever we get, I'm going to be like, oh, this is fun and have the
Yeah,
best time
and
of my
actually
life.
have a good
And
time.
so I use that as an example of that's how I am in life. I don't like the change as I'm changing or as things are changing and I'm having to adjust. But once I get into it, I flourish because I love growth and I love new things. I love, just expanding my horizons in everything that I do.
Right.
But that was a good one about the new normal because some people they don't know what to do when it is a new normal. They
Look,
think it's a
when I said
bad
they
thing.
get me the fuck out, because fuck this. They be like, hell no. Look, where's the exit? Can I go back? Where's the rewind? There's no rewind in this bitch. No, it's not. It's only
It's
forward
not.
and only fucking up because when you're going forward, you're usually going up. Usually,
Man.
right? So if you ain't no motion, right? When we get stagnant, those times. So we got to understand
Yeah.
this. We got to stop this little funk win. We got to stop this stagnation and keep fucking going. So like that shit gets interesting because this new normal, that shit be rough. It's a hard pill to swallow, but in life, I feel like it's nothing but constant change. So you can fight every single change you want to. It's still gonna happen. It's still gonna change. Do you want to make the journey more better? Do you want to make it a better journey? Or do you want to just only be excited for the destination? I've come to understand I want to actually
Right.
enjoy my journey because no matter what, this shit's still gonna change. Some of these changes I have complete control over, right? Other changes, shit, like it be shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I
Oh,
know it's I know you lying. I
look,
know
I know
you ain't
you
after
fucking
that
lying.
information.
God damn it. Okay. Look, and now we just gotta calm down. Right now we gotta repeat that process. Calm the fuck down. Get your mind right. Get your space. I feel like
Process it. Process it.
process these emotions because what just happened and I just don't even understand how I'm supposed to move forward, right? Because that's usually what's happening in change. How am I supposed to go? I don't know, but you about to do it though. I'm about to do
Yeah,
it
for
though.
real.
It's gonna be good eventually. Eventually, when I get there.
Exactly. And what you
God
said
damn
that it reminds me of two things. A quote that my mom passed down to me
Mm,
is that the only thing that stays the same is change.
mhm.
So remember that in everything that you go through, good or bad, that it's going to change eventually. So if it's good, then savor it. Hold on to those memories, enjoy it while it's happening, because eventually things are going to change again. If it's
Yeah.
bad, don't linger in that sadness or
Bad
frustration.
pressure, yeah.
Like, it's going to change eventually. Be ready for when it do change. You know what I'm saying? So change, and then also enjoy the journey. So I have three older brothers, well, one passed, and my brother, the youngest one, Black, he was always tell me it's about the journey, sis. It's really because the destination, once you get to the destination is cool, but the journey is what teaches you. The journey is what makes you appreciative to the destination, like
Yep.
grateful of what you went through, and it grows you, it makes you stronger, it makes you capable to do other things. So the destination is cool, but the journey makes you.
Yeah.
And the journey takes longer anyway. So, look, she said she had to tell somebody something. Quincy said, the more I come out of my comfort zone, the more I see success. Right. Because how can you get success in your comfort zone? Like that's a real old school one. Hey baby.
Yeah, maybe so.
She said, I told y'all every time y'all go live, I need to be on that thing.
I need it. Okay. I gotta turn my camera off. I'm still here.
Okay, it's cool. But yeah, how can you I was just telling somebody the other day too, like we were talking about wisdom, and how can you have wisdom without having lessons?
Mm-hmm.
You have to go through things in order to get wisdom. And who's going to listen to somebody who's never went through anything?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, show me what you're saying. Show me the proof of what you are saying. So if you've never been through it, how can you tell me? And so it's the same thing. Enjoy the journey. That's where you get the knowledge, the wisdom, the strength, the ability to know that you can do something.
Shit, that's when we learn.
When you get out of that comfort zone, that's where you find success. It's the same thing like sports. If you stay in your comfort zone and you're always doing what's comfortable, then you're not stretching yourself. So you're not gonna do that good in the game. But
hey, look, you know what I hated?
This video. Oh, go ahead.
What I hated about sports is when people would not take that shit serious in practice. How I know you can finna take this shit serious in the game? Like, right. People don't ever take shit serious. When is it supposed to get serious, y'all? Like your own life. Like, are you gonna win in your game of life? Because life is what, a game? Don't they say it's like a chess game?
Yeah.
Are you winning? What are you doing to make sure you know your process? Are you knowing these next moves? What are the next moves, right? What are the best moves for me?
Next move, your best move. That's that said that.
Because you know, that shit's crazy. Because now nobody doing that video.
What I'm gonna do is play this video, and she's going to be talking about. We always talk about what we want in a partner, but we never talk about this specific characteristic. And I thought it was dope, and we don't talk about it enough. So here we go.
That is slept on when I hear people talking about what they're looking for in a partner. Faith, finances, fitness, all that is super important. Find someone who can suffer well. If you have been fortunate enough not to experience major tragedy in your life yet, that's great. But it is not an if, it is a when. Tragedy is going to befall all of us. None of us are getting out of this simulation without getting some serious scrapes and bruises. We're all going to lose parents if you haven't yet. Some of us will lose children. You're going to face sickness. You're going to face hardship. And if you have somebody next to you that suffers poorly, they are going to add to the problem, not help remove some of the burden. I can't imagine having a sick child and then the person next to me making it worse and not better. Find somebody who can suffer well.
When I say damn, that's amazing.
Damn.
That's amazing because no.
She hit it right on the head.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
And so, man, I'm telling you, having a partner that knows how to suffer well, and it's not even about finances, but finances are one of them for sure, because we know the majority of America is middle class.
That's usually what they fight over,
But like she said, a sick child, a sick family member, a death in the family, loss of a career or a business going down, or just suffering in your relationship. Like maybe y'all bumping heads, y'all not getting along.
Yeah.
Just
suffering has such a wide definition because depending on their experience, suffering could be anything to a person. It could really be.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It could really be any type of change. Like suffering looks different for each person. Like something could be traumatic for one and not really affect the other one. You know what I'm saying? So it looks different. But when I say that's crazy, because nope, I never heard it said like that. That's amazing. Because some people they just be hollering for nothing. God damn it, shit, calm down.
Yeah,
but they don't know how to process things and let go of things, whether it be a thing or a person. They don't know how to do this, and this is how you know people are not taught emotions, like emotional intelligence. That's usually something. This is a new term. This has only been around a couple years, to be honest. I ain't never heard of emotional intelligence until like a few years ago. So this is a new term. That means people were not going that deep into it. So we're starting to go deeper into it now. And so people really need to do that research and really understand, what are you feeling right now? Because there's sometimes where they're saying anger and it has nothing to do with anger. Anger is just the residing emotion that's on the top. That's just the surface level of what you see. You don't know what's really happening because you ain't looked at it like that. You don't know. And then we got to go into, there's different terms and there's different words for different emotions. It's not just these little couple, 3 or 4 that are always talked about. Like they're not
for real. I wish I could go grab the emotions wheel paper that I have that we had during therapy. And at the end of therapy, we will always say it was 3 categories of how you feel. Okay, are you happy, sad, or mad, or confused, or something like that? And then from the sad, like you said, it's another row of things that describe why you will be sad or angry. Like if we use your angry, are you angry because, and then it'll have disappointment, embarrassment, abandonment, or whatever. Like it has versatile things. Like it's not just one word, like you said. So
there's more than
learn how to describe how we truly feel. Words matter.
Yes.
Descriptions of what you saying, words matter. Hey Charlie, I see you here. Words matter. And when we get into those things, we are better partners for it. When we can explain our emotions and what we're going through versus just I'm mad, I'm irritated, like, okay, well, why are you irritated? Why are you mad? Why are you sad right now? Explain to me. Give me the you know what I'm saying? But people are also afraid of rejection. If I tell you my feelings and you don't react how I want you to react in an accepting way, then I'm gonna, feel stupid or rejected.
Yeah.
You know,
I
but
feel
what she was saying
like
about
that.
the suffering well, that is something that I feel like a lot of people don't have, and that's why a lot of marriages suffer or end
Right.
because
Because
they
they
couldn't get
know what they're
past the
going through.
suffering part.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with something it was like, well, I just couldn't. But then even during suffering, you still need to communicate.
Yeah.
Hey, this is how I'm feeling today. You know,
And
this
it's
is
such
what happened
a,
to me.
they feel
Or
like
I'm
they need
halfway
a word.
through the day, and I just, you know, I'm feeling this way. Like communicate, and then for your partner to be open to your feelings, because
Yeah.
sometimes we'll feel like I'm suffering too. So why I gotta put my suffering down to aid to you? But it's a give and take. Sometimes you gotta put yours to the side and take care of them, but you should have a partner that'll put theirs to the side another day and take care of you.
Right.
Anywho, I said in the beginning when it was just me and you, I was like, we're gonna do an hour and a half.
Yeah, she said maybe. Like maybe. Uh-huh. It got good. It's cool. It's cool.
So I'm about to wrap it up. I'm about to play me and Quincy's song. Quincy in the comments talking about him and Charlie Chain. I said, my bad, Q. I'm about to send it. I was hella busy last night. He wasn't busy.
He said at work I
Send
wanted to
him the
quit.
email.
He thought he wanted to quit.
But all in all, with the subjects tonight, I think it was super dope. First of all, thank you for coming on here and doing this. I think this is our first time ever doing a live together. We gotta do this again.
Yeah, it was good. Thank you for having me.
And as always, you always have something great to say. And I love your laid backness. Like you're so chill. But then also you lethal because you'll be chill but say some lethal shit. And you're like, wait a minute, that can't even run.
You know, come fast too, man. Been like this all my life. I'll be like, my bad. Was that a little too honest? I apologize. I guess you know people can't be taking that shit sometimes. I don't mean no fucking harm, y'all. I just be talking.
I can't with you. Don't mean no fucking harm, y'all. You are 50 fight for sure. But I appreciate your insight and thank you for coming on here. And we are definitely gonna do this again. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave on me and Quincy's song called "Cut Different" that will be on the 209 We Trust album.
Queen shit, I'm built for this. Assassin hunt, I never miss. I'm a winner, man, never losing it. Bossy chick, yeah, I'm running shit. Y'all can't walk in my shoes. BB King, I give him the blues. Inspiring others, I'm amused. Got more haters than a few. I'm in a different place with a different view of a hoe's heads like an overview. I'm a deep waters, nigga, shallow how. Might smile at you, but you ain't my pal. Kareem Abdul, niggas love to foul. I'm piping hot, they don't want the tea. Yo, life sucks and I don't compete. Not a pick me, but he picked me. Ayy. Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. That's made like me.
You don't know now, nigga. 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 That's made like me.
Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. That's made like me.
You don't know now, nigga. 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 That's made like me. I beat the princess of Munda, the king of Wakanda. My buzz is way bigger than bucks from down under. I'm out here big eating while you sleeping thunder. Addition and multiply, yes, I do numbers. I cop it right now while wait for the summer. That type of shit make you sit and you wonder. You keep it 100, but ain't got no hundreds. Leaders of replicas faking and fronting. Nope, ain't nobody laughing, I ain't telling no jokes. Dreams fading fast and you're losing all hope. Want the truth, then motherfucker, here it go. Money so big, problem with me touching my toes. Niggas is fake like a $4 steak. Came for the beef, but you leave on the plate. So it's your hand that I'm never gonna shake. From the gate, knew you was faulty, no fake.
Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. That's made like me.
You don't know now, nigga. You You don't know now, nigga. 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 That's made like me.
Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. Y'all know now, bitch. That's made like me.
You don't know now, nigga. 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 That's made like me.
Go baby, go baby, go baby.
Woo, woo.
All right, so we out here. We out of here, y'all. Have a good night.
Good night.